Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex, if you're new. Spring is here. Sephora is having their annual spring, what's it called? Sephora spring sale, annual Sephora annual spring event. I don't know, they do like sales throughout the year. The spring one is one of them. It's coming up here. It's either currently, I'm filming this like a few days before it starts. So it's either happening right now. I believe it's the 4th through the 14th. Or the 4th through the, yeah, I think it's the 4th through the 14th. I'll link it down below if you're interested. But chances are, if you're watching this video, then like you're familiar and you shop at Sephora a lot, so you don't need that info because you got it. Anyway, I want to share with you the picks, the things that I think you should pick up during the Sephora sale. So first up, I always say this in all of my like sale videos. Use this opportunity to pick up the basics, the things that you use constantly that need to be replenished. I always, like me personally, and also I'm an influencer, so I receive a lot of makeup. I personally use this to stock up on the things that I'm constantly replenishing. For instance, one of the ones that I wanted to talk about today, the Inkey List Bioactive Ceramide Repairing and Plumping Moisturizer has been my replacement for Skin Fix, the Skin Fix Barrier Cream, since it changed the formula. To be completely honest with you, I haven't tried the new formula. I just heard so many things from people saying like, oh, it's not as moisturizing. And I was like, screw it. I love the Inkey List. So I picked this up and it has been the moisturizer that I use on the nights when I use my tretinoin. And it has been so helpful, so helpful. So I'm definitely gonna be picking up more of this because I've just been like, this is just a go-to now in my routine. Thankfully, it has replaced the Skin Fix because I was kind of like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Another like basic that I like to pick up, I always pick up like, they usually sell like a set of sheet masks. My favorites are the Dr. Jart sheet masks. This one is the Ceramidin. Big fan of ceramides. They've just been very, very helpful with my skin barrier, especially since I started tretinoin again. I had to take a little break and use a retinol that was like a little less effective. So, you know, experience a little bit of purge, some flaking, some dryness. Ceramides are so helpful if you are experiencing that, or if you're starting tretinoin, or if you're starting a retinol. Yeah, love. I always pick up like at least one of their like packs. They have the blue one, the green one. It's all like hydrating. If it says hydrating, I'm picking it up. You know what I mean? Those are honestly like the basics. Usually some kind of like skincare products or something that I might be getting low on, but usually it's something that I'm using regularly. For instance, also by Inkey List, their cleansing balm. That's like my typical cleansing balm that I use every single day to just like remove my sunscreen, and then I'll cleanse with a gentle cleanser. So I'll probably pick that up because I don't think I have a backup, and I'm usually stocked. I like to stock up. As far as fun stuff, makeup stuff, I personally, like I would just start off with this because I just like instantly fell in love with them. The Violet FR Bisou Bombs. If you did not see my Help Me Choose My Favorite Lipstick video and you want to see me try a ton of different how many did I try in that video? I can't remember, like 18 or something. The last two that I tried were these Bisou Balm by Violet FR. It's a sheer matte lipstick. It has kind of that like silicone-y feel to it, but it's extremely blurred. I'll just give you a swatch if you missed that video and you don't want to watch it. Gorge, you know what I mean? Look at that. Just a touch, just like a little touch of color. Obviously it looks like it's gonna be bright red, but it just creates the most beautiful flush on the lips. It's a very, very soft formula. The only thing is because it is a little bit more silicone-y, it can tend to feel a little bit dry. Personally, that's just like an experience that I usually have with silicone-y kind of lip products. So you just wanna make sure that you are properly hydrating before applying, you know, like if your lips are really dry, you're gonna hate this, and I wouldn't recommend you pick it up. But I'm loving the formula. My favorite colors are Amour Fou. Where's the pronunciation, YouTube guy?
Amour Fou, French.
Amour Fou. And then Calisson, I hope I'm saying that properly. So we have the kind of like more flushed red, and then we have like a slightly more like muted sort of beigey brown color, pinky brown color. And they're so gorgeous. Like that's pretty much all I've been wearing for the most part since I tried them. I have to say, even though I tried like a million beautiful lipsticks, and I'm going to recommend a couple of other ones because this is a very specific formula, but yeah, if you've been interested, I love it so much. Plus it's just nice that Violet is at Sephora now, because I think I purchased these from them like right before they launched at Sephora, and I was like, damn, could have been a lot easier. Could have gotten that Rakuten cash back or whatever the hell. Next up is blush. I have to say, and I don't know, don't be mad at me. I feel like Patrick Ta is catching like a lot of heat. Maybe I'm making that up, honestly. Like I'm just like, I'm so not tapped in with the beauty drama. But when he launched the new, this is actually like a existing shade, but he launched new shades of his blush, his duo blush. And I think I tried these when they like first launched, but I couldn't find them anywhere in my collection. So I picked up new colors. So obviously this has not been touched, but God, are these so beautiful. Like they're so pretty. I'm really excited. These are going to be my summer blushes, because obviously I picked up this one, which is like that really pretty peachy pink color, which like, it's just so gorgeous on my olive, not olive, on my fair, warm olive skin. I look pretty good in peaches. And then this for like a more nudie kind of color. I just like love that so much. Really, really gorgeous. And in, I don't know, a few videos ago, most of you probably remember the shades that I did try. I tried some like warmer shades, some more plummy shades. The formulas are gorgeous. They are not overwhelming in any way. They're so easy to blend. I love having the option of the cream up here and also the powder. Oh, and then once you, after applying the powder softly to the cheeks, then you go in with a little bit of the cream on top of that, which feels counterintuitive to a lot of the things, especially like, I don't know, millennials and older probably remember being taught about makeup, but it just helps to like really sink the product into the skin. The formulas are meant to be together, so they just like, they work so beautifully. The color range is gorgeous, like the finish is so incredible, and even though like this color might seem intense, it just isn't. Like, it just isn't when you apply it. Everything is so soft and works beautifully. So I love, love, love. And I know Patrick Ta is like not super cheap. So if you are looking for a new blush, I just think that these are just going to be my go-to for summer, for spring and summer. So just thought I'd throw it out there, dude. Also, speaking of blush, if you are not interested, like you just do not need a cream and a powder, if you just want a powder, which in my opinion, in the summertime, you know, you're a little bit sweatier. Cream can sometimes be like a little bit heavy, especially if you live in a more moisturized. That's not what I wanted to say. A more humid climate. Tower 28 recently launched these blushes that are so gorgeous. These are the Get Set blushes. So pretty. I've only used a couple colors so far, but the formula is gorgeous. The colors seem like they're gonna be a little intense, but they're very muted comparatively. Like they're very, very natural looking. So they may help to heal your blush blindness. Because I know that we've been experiencing that for some time now. And I love blush, you know, I'm wearing some blush, but it's not as intense. And I've really been wanting to kind of like tone down blush and go for like more nude blushes. This is a beautiful nude blush for someone with my skin tone, someone who's a little bit more like on the light side. This is Long Beach Iced Tea. Look at that. Oof. Oof. If I wasn't already wearing like lilac and crazy colors, I would absolutely be wearing this because look at how beautiful it would go with my top. Gorgeous. Love. Just give you a quick soft. I'll give you a quick swatch. When I touched it, it was soft, and so I instantly said soft. It is a beautiful soft formula. Look at that. Ooh. It's like you have pigment, so you can build it up, but look at how beautifully that blends out. It just softens and blurs. It's really gorgeous. The cat, really, really gorgeous. Love these. Also kind of appreciate the fact that they are powder. They're not cream. Typically when like spring and summer come around, everybody wants to come out with their like cream products. So I'm happy to see that we have options for people who want powders. So if you are interested, if you've been looking for, you know, powder blushes, then during this sale, I highly recommend picking these up. Really beautiful. Okay, the Fenty Beauty You Mist. I love this. I love this so much. This might actually be my favorite Fenty product that's launched in a long time. And I know it's just a makeup mist, but it's so good. First of all, chic. Okay, I like it. I like it. It goes with everything in the line, you know? This is the Makeup Extending Setting Spray. You may have heard me talk about this. What I love about it so much is that unlike other, I feel like mist setting mists, a lot of them end up making your makeup look like too dewy or you have this beautiful like matte finish, and then once you go in with your setting mist, it ends up like making your skin look a little bit more like wet, you know? Now, there are people who want that, you know, you go in with a bunch of powders, you're doing a lot, okay? Maybe you're baking, and you want something that's going to add that hydration and really like bring everything into the skin. But sometimes there are people who don't want that. They have like finished their makeup, and that's recently been me. I finished my makeup, I want it to look this way. I don't want too much hydration. I just want to make sure that it's staying put. This is a really great non-aerosol setting mist for that specifically, because we have the Patrick Star one, which is fantastic. We have the one from L'Oreal, which is fantastic, but they are aerosols. So if you don't like that and you want a mist, so good. Keeps your makeup looking exactly the way it is when you finish it all night long. Amazing wearability. I love it so much. So I've been using this like crazy. Would definitely recommend picking it up during the sale if you're interested. Okay, this is a new-ish product to me, but I have to say it's an OG for a reason. Iconic London Underglow Blurring Primer. Now, it's an interesting product, okay? I was very skeptical of this for a very, very long time. I always heard people hyping it up. I was just like, I don't know, it's probably not that good, but I'm a hater. This is a very smoothing primer that contains an extremely fine pearl. So it creates luminosity to the skin without making your skin look oily, okay? If you don't like primers that end up being a little bit too matte, I've had problems in the past with primers that are like supposed to be mattifying or blurring, and they just kind of end up either making my skin look dead, or they like settle into areas weird, or they end up making my like T-zone look even more oily somehow. I don't know. This is such a beautiful primer. It's kind of made me fall in love with primers again. So yeah, if you've been interested, I highly recommend. I used it today, which like I have a pretty matte base on right now. So again, it's not gonna make you look oily. I'm someone who tends to look a little bit oily, especially in my T-zone. I use this all over my face. I didn't use my Milani one that I've been loving, but you can't get at Sephora. I use this everywhere. T-zone, nose, chin, center of the forehead, everywhere that I could get oily. And I think I'm looking pretty good. It's fabulous. It's used by celebrities for a reason. It really creates that gorgeous, smooth base with a little bit of a glow to just kind of complement whatever foundation you put on top of it. So I highly recommend, if you've been interested, checking it out during the sale. In terms of lipsticks, I want to get back to them because there's so many good ones that I tried during that video. Yeah, Armani, right? The Lip Power. This is in the shade 102. Yes, it's just a nude lipstick, but do I love it so much. I've been wearing this on top of like any of the lipsticks that I used in those videos. Any lipstick that I wear, obviously I'm not wearing it today, I'm wearing a gloss, but any lipstick that I wear, I'm wearing this in the center, like when I want a little bit of hydration and a little bit of like a nude kind of pout. It's such a beautiful formula, but it's Armani, so it's expensive. So if you watched that video and you were like, oh my God, I'm obsessed with that, maybe check it out during the sale, you know? I never want to like say you should buy something ridiculously expensive, but if it's on sale, it can be justified. Also the Dior one, it's really pretty. This was the shade 220, Beige Couture, and I remember seeing some comments from people being like, oh my God, the Dior one was the winner. And it is beautiful. Like I loved the color, I love the formula. It's pretty matte. Yeah, it's their velvet formula, which is like more on the matte side, but when my lips are not like dead from trying 18 different lipsticks, it's very comfortable. It is comfortable. Oh, and it's such a pretty color. It's so pretty. Just like a beautiful nude, you know? Finally, for lipsticks, the Lawless lipsticks, all the Lawless lipsticks that I tried, loved. I know a lot of you said the same thing in the comments, that like the Lawless lipsticks were the winners. Really beautiful colors. Ooh, pretty. Even the one in the middle that looks like it's gonna be like a little too orange was really, really flattering on me. Oh, so nice. And the formula is so like hydrating and comfy. Yeah, it's more of like a satin finish, but look at that. It just, ooh, it's just like, it's soft. Oh, that color is so pretty. That color is Wedding Day. I'll link the colors down below. Like I'll just list them so that you know which ones I would recommend. But look at that. Oh, so pretty. Really gorgeous. Because sometimes like you look at a bullet like this and you're like, oh, it's going to be really like pigmented, but it's not. It's just like, it's soft. Gorgeous. Beautiful for like daily wear, you know? Which is what I was looking for when I made that video. Okay, next up is the Huda Beauty Ube powder, which I tried in a video. Obviously, it's meant for like deeper olive skin tones. It's not meant for pale olive people, but I still liked it. I still thought it was fun. Like it blended into the blush. I'm actually wearing the Ube blush today with one of the Tower 28 blushes. Tower 28 Samo Spritz. I used a little bit of this, like a little bit more in my contour. So I combined the two and I really love the way the colors look. They're so pretty. And this is just really nice. Like you've seen me use the pound cake, the fuck is this called? Easy Bake powder. That's like what I used to set my under eyes. I used the shade Pound Cake today underneath my eyes. The formula's gorgeous. Very, very smoothing. But Ube is just like, it's such a beautiful color, especially if you are on the olive side, but you're a little bit deeper than me. And you want like fun brightening underneath your eyes. It'll kind of depend on your skin tone, like how deep you are. It could end up looking like really, really brightening, or it can kind of look like an extension of your blush. And that's just kind of fun for spring, you know, like lilac. I don't know why, but lilac with me right now. Maybe it's because there's a lot of lilacs blooming in my neighborhood, but I'm not thinking of any other flowers. I'm only thinking of lilacs. But yeah, beautiful formula, fun color. I think it's limited edition, so like it might just be a good opportunity. To be completely honest with you, those are the products that stood out to me the most that I wanted to share with you to like possibly pick up during the sale. Obviously, like if there's anything that you've had your eye on, this is a great opportunity to pick up something that might be a little bit more expensive. If anybody's got birthdays coming up, now is the time to pick up the thing for them, you know. One thing that I will always recommend picking up during a sale, because it is very expensive, Danessa Myricks eyeshadow palettes. They're expensive. The formulas are unbelievable. Any of them, I don't care. Just like if you look at Danessa Myricks and check out any of the palettes, whichever one you fancy, that's the one you should pick up. Okay, and then I'm gonna throw this in just because I love it so much, and even though like most of you probably know this product, but like Sephora collection, honestly, they make some bangers. Like they make some real bangers. This is the contour stick in the shade Fair Light. I actually just picked up a new one because mine was just like old and kind of crusty. Like it was getting gross. So I picked up this new one. I'm kind of using it more and more, even though it's like a very, very, very cool toned contour shade, which is fabulous. It's like what I've been looking for my entire life. It's also relatively pigmented, like it is a pretty pigmented color, but if you're looking for something that's going to be like very cool toned and you're really trying to shape the face, this is such a good option. I mean, this is obviously the Fair Light one, but I think they have 4 shades, which is really great. And the formula it's beautiful. It's super blendable. Like I said, very pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way, but it's great. It's really fantastic. Don't sleep on Sephora collection, okay? My only beef with them is that they discontinued their serum concealers. I will never forgive them for that. I loved that. I loved that shit. Okay, now I want to go to Sephora, and I want to tell you what I'm interested in during the sale. Like I said, usually skincare. I'm usually pretty boring, but I want to check out what's new and just see, like, I don't know, what am I interested? What's in my cart right now? Okay, so right now, see, I have the Inkey List Oh, I don't need that. Why is this here? Silly. Oh, and then I added the ceramide hydrating night treatment because I was like, might as well. I'm just obsessed with ceramides right now. I probably don't need that. I also have, why do I have 2 in my cart? Dumb. All right, let's look at what is new. What am I into? Ooh, see? New and limited edition Huda Beauty Easy Bake Blurring Loose Baking. You know what? There's too many words nowadays in products. If I ever launched a brand, which like I probably won't, so don't get your hopes up, I would just call this lipstick 1. It would just be like lipstick red, lipstick pink. Like I can't with all of that. It's just too much. Fenty Gloss Bomb, fun, beautiful, nice. Ooh. I'm very interested in this brand. I hope I'm saying it properly. Gisou? Don't know. But that lip oil looks really beautiful. Just the like packaging looks fun. So I'm kind of interested. The Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewy Flush Brightening Serum Blush. I haven't tried them yet. Ooh, new matte bouncy blush. Okay, I'm interested. Rare Beauty. I love this. I love seeing like matte products coming out for spring because it's usually just like all dewy, you know? The Rare Beauty liquid contours, gorgeous formula. If the colors work for you, then absolutely pick them up. But the lightest color did not work for me. It was just way too red. What else? Ooh, I love a mini body set. I love personally the way that the Way products smell. I just don't really like them in my hair though. I still haven't tried the Hydro Grip 12-hour hydrating gel tint from Milk yet. Gisu, once again, I'm probably not saying that right. Bro, Honey Ceramide Gloss Therapy Hydrating Hair Mask. What? That sounds like exactly what I want. Also, I like their packaging. It's cute. I'm probably gonna pick that up. House Labs Glass Balm Highlighter Stick. I actually bought that, but I haven't tried it yet, and I'm very excited about it. One thing that I'm definitely going to pick up that was a recommendation from you guys from my lipstick video were the Merit lipsticks. Somebody, like multiple people, said that they are beautiful for olive skin, so I'm going to be picking up a few Merit lipsticks. This Merit Balm Cream Blush thing just reminded me of that. Okay, I'll end on this one just because this is a product that I really, really love that I don't really like ever talk about. The Patrick Ta dual-ended blush brush. It just like popped up on in Sephora when I was scrolling. If you do pick up the Patrick Ta blushes, this brush is fabulous. It is so good. It is dual-ended, and you have the cream, you know, the side meant for the creams, and you have the side meant for the powders. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I typically don't like a dual-sided brush, mostly because I can't store it in my little like thingy over here, my little holder. It just has to sit on my desk, and that just bothers me, okay? But this is fantastic for applying those blushes. Any blush, to be completely honest with you. If you got a cream product, if you have a powder product, fabulous. I love it so much. So if you're thinking about picking up the Patrick Ta blushes or any blush, cream or powder, I would highly recommend this. It is really, really good. It's a really good dual-ended brush. I feel like this wasn't the most exciting Sephora VIB sale video ever, but I'm just trying to be real with you, you know? There wasn't a ton that I was like so excited about. And for the most part, I'm like, honestly, pick up the stuff that you replenish the most because you know you're spending money on that, you know? If you have your eye on something like very specific that's expensive that you've been waiting for, now's the time to pick it up because you can get it at a discounted price. But if you are kind of like, oh, I don't really know, but I want to take advantage of the sale, don't waste money on things that you just like don't need. Pick up the things you definitely do need. A little financial advice from Alex. This is not financial advice, but it kind of is, but it's not. Dude, to be honest with you, I have like more stuff that's from Ulta that I feel like I want to talk about. So, are there any Ulta sales coming up? If there are, let me know. Or if you want to see like a best of Ulta video, I could do that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful if you are interested in picking some stuff up during the Sephora VIB sale. Spring sale. Is it different? I don't know. There's a sale happening. You can save some moolah. So these are the products that I would recommend currently that are hot right now. You know what I mean? Thanks for watching the chaos. I hope that you enjoyed. Please let me know what products you are interested in the comments down below. If you're going to be picking any of these up, or if there are any things that you think I might like that I should consider during the sale. I would appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and comment and blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna go. Bye.